Alright guys, so today's episode is a little bit different, and I just wanted to make a video about this because I've recently seen Kanekokin's video, and I think it's kind of cool that this happens, and you can probably read it in the title. My childhood game has been reworked or is currently in the process of being reworked, and to be honest, to me that's something really special. And right now in the background you see some actually brand new gameplay, but it's from the old game that is currently reworked, and I just want to give a little bit of history behind this game for me personally and why this game is kind of so important for me. Because, well, I've actually watched Kanekokin's video and it kind of threw me back, like really far back, actually to be exact, 7 years back. And this game has kind of a special meaning to me because it's the first, no, actually, it's the second game I've played on Roblox. So the first game I've played was a sandbox game. And that was when my parents actually made my account, because back then I wasn't allowed to make my own account, so my parents made me one. And it was pretty cool. Ivisk was not my first account, better said, Ivisk 22 was not the first account I've made. I have another alt account that was made before that. And the first game I've played was a sandbox game, and when my parents left the room, I quit the game real fast, and yeah, I found Phantom Force. I found Call of Robloxia 5, Roblox at War. And I was like, wow, that looks pretty interesting. It was my first shooting game I've ever played, my first person shooter I've ever played. And it was really interesting. I was instantly hooked. It was a ton of fun. And I just played it non-stop. When I got home from school, I just started the computer, started playing the game. And it had a lot of pretty cool mechanics for the time around back then. You could like crouch, you could do kind of these crouch jumps later on, I think. In the first versions, there was not that kind of blood. But they later added that in a, I think, remastered version. I think that was actually back then a kind of remastered or updated version after the first one that I've played. And overall, it was really fun to play. And I think the first version had like these kill streak thingies, so you could have like a airstrike and stuff like that, if I remembered correctly. It's been a long time. It's been at this point 7 years since I first started playing this game. And I think in 2015, the game kind of shut down, if I'm not completely wrong, because like Roblox kept updating the game and it kind of broke the script. I'll also leave Kanekokin's video, of course, in the description down below. And when I first started playing in 2016 again, because in 2015 I kind of took a break from Roblox. I played other games like World of Tanks and stuff. When I came back to Roblox and I wanted to play Call of Robloxia, I couldn't. It was gone and it was broken and you couldn't play it anymore, and I was kind of sad about it. So I think Phantom Force at that time, and yeah, it was kind of fun, but it wasn't the same experience, to be honest. So I kind of quickly dropped Phantom Forces, to be honest, and I played other games like Mad Games, if you remember those, but that's not the important thing. So in, I think, 2018 or something like that, I don't remember actually, if we just go to the Stylus Studios group, we can actually find that there's currently a version of the older version, or of the older game, that you can still play to this day, because they've uploaded that and kind of made a working mess, as they like to call it. I'll leave a link in the description down below for both of the games. So currently what you see is the current version in 2020 that you can play and experience the old kind of experience that I had as a kid. So overall it's really, really fun. So yeah, we have right here Call of Robloxia 5, somewhat working mess. And we also have another game that is now offline, I think. I did play today, as you can see in the background there. It was open today. I have no idea if it's still open or not. It doesn't seem like it. 2 months of animation hell. I did play it. Here's some gameplay from the brand new remastered version in a few minutes. We're going to take a look at that. But for now, you have some older gameplay, which was recorded today, though. So from like the old game, the gameplay. It was pretty interesting, and back in March 2019, they set initial start on the work of the remake, and it was pretty cool. When I first read that, I was really, really hyped for it, and I really, really hope that this game is going to come out soon as like a full-fledged on game. And what I'm going to try, I'm going to work a little bit more on weapon models, and I'm going to try to submit some weapon models to Stylus Studios. Maybe I can reach out to them on the developer forum or something like that, because I've been working a ton recently in Blender and I think I've improved quite a bit. So I'm going to try to work on some gun models, and maybe I can help out a bit, because this is a piece of history to me and it's a piece of my childhood, and it's my childhood game. It's the one that I've played literally every single day when I came home from school. So this has a big meaning to me, and I can totally understand that Kanekokin is super hyped for this remake. And so am I. So let's take a look at the brand new gameplay. You can see, compared to the older one, of course, it looks completely different. Modern Roblox definitely looks a ton better. And for most people, if we take a look at the older gameplay, we're like, oh wow, that looks terrible. And back then, that was one of the popular games, and one of the most popular games to be exact. And it was really, really fun to play. And overall, I really loved playing the game. And the new version, I played it today, and it's, in my opinion, already better than Phantom Forces. It was a lot of fun to play, and it was really enjoyable overall. And I'm glad I actually had the opportunity to play it, and I'm happy that I recorded this later. So overall, pretty good decision from me there. I got a chance to test this game. There were a few other people to play with, so overall it was really cool. There's currently 40 players allowed, and honestly that's pretty cool compared to the old Call of Roblox, which only allowed 16 players, so it was 8 versus 8, compared to the new one, which is 20 versus 20, at least at this point. Maybe they change it in the future, but I really want to help out with the game, and I'm going to try my best to improve at modeling weapons, and maybe one day I'm going to be good enough. And yeah, this is just kind of like an update video or kind of an info video. I don't know, I just really felt like making this video, and of course it's an extra video, so you definitely get another video. I'm pretty sure it should be out already. Probably a UGC review should be out, so I hope you enjoyed that as well. But yeah, this is kind of like a dive back 7 years in history from me, and it is really nostalgic. This game is a lot of fun, and we might actually play it on stream or something like that. Either way, one of the versions we might play on stream, either the old version that is kind of remastered but somewhat functional mess, it's a little bit glitchy every now and then, or we're gonna play, maybe if it's out, the 2 months of animation hell, which was really enjoyable for me, and already it was definitely more fun than Phantom Forces. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of throwback. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it's a little bit messy, this video, but just wanted to make something like that. I'm hyped for this, and maybe you're hyped too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.